Damn. Damn. Damn.
Bad.
What's up, everybody? Hello. Hello, Azrael. Hello, KG. Hello, Liz. Hello, Bones. Hello, Phoebe. Hello, Zelion. Hello, Afarisan and Yuki. And I think that's everybody. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? I'm actually feeling really good. Surprisingly, despite a very long route today, I'm feeling top of the world. Good evening to you as well. How was everybody's day? Hello. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling hello, everybody. I had a long drive, but then I got home and I took a great shower, and Liz feels faint because Liz hasn't had any food. We got to get some food in Liz quickly. So I had a nice shower. I feel all moisturized, and then I went and I checked my mail, and Hell Pepper had sent me a present. And it's a bunch of plant-based jerky, and it's fucking delicious. This is the best shit I've had in ages. This shit is fucking slaps. Yeah, it's like a taco, shmoo. It's so fucking good. I I'll share the brand because y'all got to try this shit. If you like jerky at all, like it is indistinguishable from, you know, those there's like a brand of jerky that's like less chewy. It's like, I don't know, I can't remember what they call it. It's like less chewy than your average jerky. It's like thicker cuts of like meat, and it's always a little bit softer. It's like exactly that texture. So it doesn't get like stuck in your fucking teeth, but it's fucking so good. Wicked. Yeah, it's wicked. Potion of mint butt crack. I don't know if it's gonna do that for me. Cause I did try the Jamaican jerk seasoning flavor. So God fucking damn it. Is it midnight yet? Not quite. What happens at midnight? What drops at midnight? What drops at midnight? Let's see. Ban yourself. What? Why? Oh, Geppy X, hopefully. Yeah, you excited? Let's go to the arena. Let's chill out over here. Why don't we? Why don't we chill out over here for a bit? Why is Shmoo stuck on tacos? What's up, Shmoo? Shmoo's just fixated on tacos. Hi, Stormy. How you doing? Let me head pat Shmoo. That might reset. Our poor Shmoo is just like hyper fixated right now. Where's head pats for Shmoo? Can't find them in all my goddamn head pat Shmoo. Shmoo, you good? Shmoo seems to be stuck. Okay, there we go. Now Shmoo's thinking. Okay, there goes all the cued. Okay, all the cued stuff for Shmoo. We got it. Hi Stormy, how are you doing? How was your day? It is Taco Tuesday. Wait, no, it is not anymore. Yeah, that's true. We have departed. Also, yeah, it's true. Today was Wednesday. You were mildly inconvenienced. I see. Lesbiab. You feel like you're dying, but that's probably the point of the PT exercises you're doing. Oh, probably, yeah. Yeah, what do they got you? What kind of stretching you got going? It's Wednesday, my dudes. That's true. That's true. It's Wednesday. Oh. Does that not work anymore? Oh, there it is. Okay, hang in there. Hang in there, sweetie. It's Wednesday. Yeah, anyway, wow, God, Jesus. Saw a guy who harassed you when you were in the psych ward on the bus ride home. He did not see you, so nothing happened outside of your hackles rising. Oh, that is nerve-wracking. Do you carry, I don't know, I don't know how many folks like mask in public, but an added benefit of carrying an N95 around is that you can just slip it on in such circumstances as well. So side benefit is minor anonymity. 30-second wall sit while raising and lowering your heels as many times as you can. Okay. Yeah, that would, yeah, I can imagine the muscle groups. Yeah. Pardon? You put that away. But you were asking if they carried. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Do you carry an N95? You carry no mask, just some pepper spray and your fangs. Okay, I would consider packing one. Packing an N95 if you got one rolling around. It's good to just throw it in your purse or bag or whatever you got, whatever you carry. Your pause there led me to a different conclusion. Do you carry? Yeah, you and Bones both. Found that a face mask helps you with your allergies. That can be nice too. Yeah. Minimizes risks of accidentally spraying yourself with the bear spray, true. 250 pounds of will do what my instincts tell me to do. Yeah, fair. That's totally fair. Happy Wednesday to you, Keith. Happy Wednesday to all who celebrate. Yeah. So I don't have any particular reason for feeling in such a good mood as I do, but I do. So I guess I'll take it. I guess feeling clean and having some delicious jerky is enough. Today is National Best Friends Day. That's nice. Oh, that's sweet. It's a good day to celebrate. Tomorrow you're gonna have to get to sleep early. Juniper has a vet visit. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I got Pooh Kitty's meds refilled this morning too. So I'm doing my necessaries today. Whoa! I love that it just tosses me straight out of the sky sphere. Like that's how high up it throws me. There's a sky sphere way up there. I promise you it's not tiny, but it is just an orb. I can't like zoom out far enough. I guess I could walk out far enough that we could see where the border of it. You got a day ahead? What you got going on? Here, well, let's walk. Walk with me. Oh, why am I moving? Why am I drifting? Oh, I'm drifting. Oh Lord. Okay, stay with me, team. Stay with me. We're drifting a little bit. All right. Tank controls. Tank controls. All right. Maybe it's because this is what Bonnie. This is what it's like to be a Bonnie. Yeah. Okay, that works. All right. How far out do we have to go to get to the sky sphere? Okay, this looks like the border of it right here. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right, that looks pretty freaky. All right, let's go outside of the sky sphere. We're going beyond into the great unknown. This is the scary part right here. This is the scary part. Wow, look at that. That's what the world looks like. It's the little pocket dimension we usually hang out in. Tokon dropped a mini trailer for the story mode for the Knights of Doom, which has Carnage saying, apropos of nothing, I'm a danger to society. That's fun. Can't find a lump on her anymore, but she still needs a checkup. That's good that the lump is gone. That's a huge relief, I'm sure. Yeah, this is what it's like out here. The outer darkness. It's okay. Do we have a light? Can we make a light? I can make my own light, I suppose. Tiny light. What things could we find out here in the great beyond, I wonder? All right, well, let's... Whoa! Uh-oh. Wow! Goodbye. Ah, God. I can see my house from here. Let's go back home. All right, let's walk back. I wish the hair gravity was better when moving an object in Vignan. Like the fact that it just goes like straight back. I think if I changed the hair to Magica cloth, it would look better. But it's just like Unity standard like spring bone shit, you know? This doesn't like it looks fine when we're like turning, I guess. But like when you're walking straight forward and it just flies straight back, it's like it looks really bad. Is there a healthy hot dog still made out of meat? That's a good question. I think there's like a spectrum, you know? Okay, are we back home? Nope. This is not quite right. Let's see. Okay, that's stuck to my head still. Okay, now we should be good. Yeah, I think, you know, like you can do better or worse with hot dogs, I think. Like get yourself a nice kielbasa or something. It'll be better than like a lips and assholes hot dog, I think. Andromeda wants to play. Yes, get some playtime in. Yeah, the heat map touch shit. You can make a gravideed clay pigeon mode. Oh, it's smart. Yeah. I wonder how hard it is to get heat like integrated with things like StreamerBot or Vignan. I know people can do it with like built-in Unity apps, I think, but did you ever Stream Deck? Nah, it's somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere out there. Do you use any trackers or is it all visual? I use no trackers like attached to my hands. I just use iPhone 10 over here that's looking at my face, and then right in front of me on the desk, like right sitting in front of my keyboard, is a little Leap Motion hand tracker that's like looking at my paws as I move them around like this. It's got okay range, not like great range, you know? Never mind, she does not want to play. Do mine eyes deceive me? Forever home for LEYAK, my sweetie pie tonight? Maybe. I guess we'll see. We have an implement. We have unlocked an implement with which we can perhaps tame the LEYAK. Or at least milk the LEYAK. It's got range, yeah. It's very finicky, but it works pretty well, all told. And it is the best option available, like better than any of the mocap gloves, like at the end of the day, and also like way less uncomfortable than the mocap gloves. Have you ever thought of putting your model in a Sephiroth outfit? It's just kind of a long gray coat, right? What else? A big sword. Maybe. Milk the LEYAK, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna see what we can get out of the LEYAK. Whatever passes for milk in its home dimension. And Drama's idea of play is going under a bed and wait and you wait for her, yes. Sephiroth outfit is great for the boobs. Ooh. Okay. I'll look it up. Maybe I can put together something like lightly inspired by it, maybe. Would you drink the blue milk? Sure. Why not? I mean, how different is that from like Nesquik putting some strawberry powder in my milk? It's just blue this time. That's fine. That shit was like all over the place in the 90s. We loved making ketchup blue. You know? Sephiroth does like to bare his chest. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. You crave horchata. I love horchata. Yeah. I was thinking about the horchata used to get in Spain because it's not made in the same way as like Mexican horchata, which is like rice based. Spanish horchata is made with chufa, which is like some kind of nut. It's some kind of nut. Blueberry milk? Yeah, it looks like it would taste like blueberry or something. Sure, there's various medium poly versions from recent aughts Square Enix releases that you can easily work with. That's probably true. True. Be interesting. Blue ramen, blue milk, blue cheese, blue bread. Yeah. And everything is blue to him. In his house and everyone around, but he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue. Dabu die. Yes, same brain, Azrael. He had a horchata popsicle once. Oh, give up finding love to have them whenever I want. Yeah, fucking co-signed. Yeah, horchata is it's just so good. I mean, it's basically like the flavor is basically just cinnamon, really, like cinnamon milk. You know, like it's rice milk, I guess, but like that shit's it's simple. It's good. Gonna blend the burger and throw blue food dye in? Yes. Fucking do it. You won't. You won't. You've had chocolate milk, strawberry milk, banana milk. I always liked the banana milk, the banana quick. And vanilla milk. Never heard of blueberry milk, but it would, yeah, like it's plausible, right? Cinnamon and rice. It's like simple, good. Didn't hear you say Spanish horchata. You heard Spanish horchata and you heard spinach horchata. No, that's not so good. I mean, spinach you can add to like smoothies and it doesn't like really change the flavor too much. It would be okay. Probably. It would look gross as fuck. Does real horchata have cream? I don't believe so. I think it's mostly it's like I think it's just rice milk, or in the Spanish version it's like a nut milk, like soy milk is a nut milk, you know? It's the end of a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch without the cut mouth. Yeah, true. Cinnamon toast crunch without the cut mouth. That is true. All the pleasure of that without any of the work. You ever eaten cinnamon toast crunch? You've had the cinnamon milk granted to us by the departed bakers. The lost lore of cinnamon toast crunch that I think about and bring up more often than I probably should. What happened to them all? Where are they now? We need a VH1. Where are they now? Where are the cinnamon toast cooks? The risk of injury for cinnamon toast crunch. Yeah, that's true. Cap'n Crunch is the most egregious. Craving a bowl of cold milk with day-old rice with sugar thrown in the bowl? Yeah. Yeah. It sounds all right to me. You just want some rice pudding. Get yourself some rice pudding, Bones. Surely you can survive that. Or will the little rice bits go in your holes? That would be no good. Yeah, with the soggies. You remember the soggies. That's old lore right there. Unless they've brought the soggies back. But I don't think they have. You need to do something. Go do it, Red. Get it done. Had you a bowl of ramen earlier with a soft fried egg added. Hell yeah. Yeah, I just like microwave the egg right into it. I do it so sloppy fast. I don't even care. Um, Rice pudding is too coagulated and tastes different to it. Wrong taste, wrong texture. Okay. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. You want it like milky. Rice pudding or chata and rice, just varying levels of viscosity of the same thing. It's true. Just throw a thicket packet in your rice milk and you're good to go. When you were in the ER to go to the psych ward, your breakfast was a cornbread pudding with a side of bacon. Almost forgot you were in the hospital. That's nice hospital food for sure. Yeah, you got to cook. You got to cook it because microwave ramen texture just isn't it for you. That's fair. It does come out better. I'm just lazy as hell. Yeah. You're particular. You're very particular about it. That's fine. I'm not particularly. Hi Lotus, how are you doing? How was your day? I'm in such a nice mood. I'm thriving today, I guess. Oh god, there's plenty of stuff to gripe about though. Did you see that that the hormone testing has come for the armed services? Whiskey Pete, the DUI hire, Whiskey Pete is going to subject the armed forces. Anybody over 30 is going to have testosterone screening and be administered testosterone if their testosterone levels are too low. It's amazing. We live in a stupid timeline. I couldn't help but laugh. It's so aggravating. Yeah, yeah. So Hexeth says HRT is fine, but only if it's for war. Only for war. I have the chance to do the funniest shit. Yeah, that's don't. Not worth it. Not worth it. Bizarro world for real. Yep. It's 8 minutes. Oh shit, until your birthday, and you become the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Oh, bless. Lotus, what a wonderful birthday. 8 minutes. Okay. 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 We're holding out. We're holding out for 8 minutes. Let's hit that. Wait, can I do a countdown? I should make the node graphs be able to accommodate a countdown. Let me go to my countdowns screen real quick. Let me see. Can I just set a countdown? It would be so handy if I could. But I was so busy making it all ready for New Year's that I might not have. Where are my countdowns? Body tilt. Countdowns. Let's see. Can I set a countdown? Countdowns. Okay, so that just counts down to midnight. That works. Hey, that works. Okay. Hey, nice. Okay, great. This is perfect. We've got a countdown until Lotus's birthday. Works for me. Gender affirming battle supplements. So fucking goofy. How long till we get those class action lawsuit ads for all the soldiers who got testicular cancer from military? Yeah, TRT. Wait, what's TRT? Testosterone replacement therapy, I guess. Yeah. It's a completely bullshit metric. It's brain fried manosphere YouTuber nonsense of like, it's going to make you an army of alphas with their high T and their shrunk little testicles, their little raisined up testicles. Oh Lord, they're gonna and the hair loss that they'll have, like because it like having too high a T will cause hair loss too. Oh, they're just gonna wreck a bunch of dudes' bodies for no fucking reason. Buddy of yours in Alabama was blasting T for a while, and we joked that he was taking gender affirming care, right? I mean, is it not true in a way? You know, Hexeth is unable to achieve full tumescence unless somebody is actively dying within a mile of his location. Put your money on that one. That's for fucking sure. We should make maybe a toned down version of the countdown. This is very visually a lot, I would say. I think if it wasn't on my forehead, if the date wasn't on my forehead, it would be a little more chill. But as it is, it's just on me forehead. That is par for the course for the military. Your dad has Gulf War syndrome from his 2 tours through 2 separate wars. Working theories that it has something to do with the burn pits, almost certainly. Yeah, those fucking burn pits. Or sometimes another theory I've heard is the depleted uranium rounds that people were exposed to. And a bunch of other stuff, I'm sure. You can beat Hexeth in every physical test, and you're an overweight ex-software engineer stay-at-home dad. He does have the look of somebody who works out performatively and for the aesthetics, not for the performance. You know? No quick font size shrink. Yeah, I can. It's not quick. It's not a quick. I just have to reconfigure these countdowns now that it's not me scrambling to get together a New Year's Eve countdown before New Year's Eve came to pass. Yeah, it's a bunch of vague medical issues. It is, yeah. Yeah, part of Gulf War syndrome is also PTSD. There's that too. But there's a bunch of like crazy ones. I know somebody who had tuberculosis in their knees. They got tuberculosis in their knees. We're going to require testicle sunning next. Yeah, also, hi. Welcome back, Krellum. Yeah. I hope I did not confirm that I was pronouncing your name last night correctly, but I hope I did. But yeah, somebody also posted like that they want to spread among the Maha people that like the cure to the super diarrhea is perineum tanning, so that the funniest thing possible can happen. He's such a sorry motherfucker. Yep. What's insane to you is that a lot of those people with vanity muscles actually lift pretty light. Oh yeah, like they're not healthy. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. In high school, you had acute high testosterone and needed inhibitors for it. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not good for you to have too much. It's like really bad. Also makes sense. Your dad's first deployment was in Desert Storm, and he talked about specifically taking pictures at the Highway of Death. Yeah. Yeah. I've got it. Krellum is perfect. Okay. Got it. Thank you for I'm always attentive because like it sucks when people like mispronounce your name. And it happens to me all the time out there. People are like, "Hi, Bionicle Live." I'm like, "That's all right. That's fine." Just call me Bonnie. There's a vast difference between bodybuilding and building practical muscle. Oh, absolutely. And you know, like I respect the artistry of like bodybuilders who are doing aesthetic sculpting, but like a strong man has a very specific, like the strong dudes have a very specific body build that is nothing like a bodybuilder, like an aesthetic bodybuilder, you know? Oh, hello. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Ashen. I call Bonnie Bonbon because she's like a candy. That's true. Thank you. When we worked for a blood bank, we had to toss any plasma or platelets with too high TRT because it is fatal. Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. In red blood cells, it was okay though. Interesting. Bonnicula Lab. Yeah, AI stream summary says, Hi, Jessa. Welcome in. How you doing? I need you to understand, Hexeth is going to fry those kids. They're going to kill each other. They're not capable of being an adjusted person on high. You are not capable of being an adjusted person on high T. And for him, that's the benefit. His fantasies of these boys charging into a hailfire of bullets and dissolving into pulp for him. Dead soldiers don't need veterans' benefits. Chillingly fucking said Liz, but yep. That's the point for sure. You don't get good soldiers on high T, you get dead soldiers. What a grim pronouncement, but also I can't disagree with you at all. I think that is, he just does not care at best, and at worst, actively fantasizes about berserker super soldiers. Yay! Happy birthday, Lotus! Yay! Gonna play Old Lang Syne for you. Allegiance be forgot. Yay!
Wants you to pound that drink. Your Excellence.
Close enough. Happy New Year, Lotus. Goofy shit. Armored soldiers called zombies that were controlled with drugs. Oh yeah, how one of Star Trek's predictions for WW3. Yikes. Yeah, it's a lot. It's just very funny. It'll stop eventually, I'm sure. GetBX has dropped. Downloading now. Let's fucking go. Okay, let me turn off cooldowns. There we go. It's still gonna play Auld Lang Syne, but it is what it is. Whoa, nice. Thank you. Lotus, what kind of cake are you gonna get? Are you gonna get a cake? I hope so. Yay. You have 80k. You can drop into this. Let's fucking go. Yay. 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 Well, happy birthday by Weird Al Yankovic here. Yeah, insert here. Oh, look at all the roses that Shmoo... Ow. Oh, God. Look at all the roses Shmoo's got. Pretty roses for Shmoo. Shmoo, look at the pretty flowers, Shmoo. Bet if you ask little boys if they take the Captain America cocktail, they'd probably be like, bet, right. Honestly, unfortunately, it's, yeah, I mean, when you're asking people who do not have necessarily a particularly fully formed perspective on the length of their life and the idea of long-term circumstances and health concerns because they're 18, you probably would get some people signing up for it, you know? Chocolate cake with best cream frosting, whatever that means. Oh, it's from the grocery store. Best cream. I assume I'd like it if it's the best. You know, you think there's enough 4th of Julys in the queue that you could crash the stream if you reported them at once? I bet I could. Lotus's cake is still at the grocery store. You gotta go get it tomorrow. Perfect. I'm just glad you're getting a cake. Get a balloon too if you want to extend your birthday magic. Pray to the ancient clown gods and put that balloon up in the corner of your room. And until the balloon touches the floor of its own power, your birthday endures forever. It's like a buttercream, but not quite. Just a bakery cake. Sounds good to me. Yeah. I'm about to up my symmetry. Look at the pretty flowers, Shmoo. Flowers for Shmoo. Yep. We just burn the fuck down. No, we can't. You're hankering for pie, but have no hankering money. Yeah, same. Particularly, a particular German army made heavy use of pervit. What did pervitin do? It sounds like an old amphetamine or something. Balloon was already in the plans. Lotus requested one a few days ago. Fuck yes. Let the magic ritual be enacted. Your balloons from Great Wolf still haven't deflated or floored. They build them good out there. There will be a balloon and also Chinese food for dinner because you want crab rangoons. You get as many crab rangoon as you need. Yes. It's meth. Yeah, I figured it must be meth. Yep. Joins the family of smug food with arrogant bastard ale. Yeah, best cream and arrogant bastard ale. Somebody did a mice and men edit of building a PC in the AI era. I bet. Yeah, it's literally is methamphetamine. I mean, I can see the battlefield applications for sure. Americans called cocaine marching powder, right? Yeah, or rowing powder if you were just a health nut. Entirely, it was just, yeah, literally just meth. Yeah, fair. Battlefield meth. Well, sometimes you got to get somewhere. Well, what other birthday? I guess that's my relevant question is like, what's your favorite cake? And it's a nice cake with best cream. Sounds good to me. I hope you have a lovely birthday, Lotus. Happy birthday. What were we talking about before? We were talking about super soldiers and and testosterone replacement therapy. It's just silly stuff to hear. But right on time, because Trump is apparently thinking about invading Karg Island again, or he just talks shit. He'll just say the randomest shit, and from day to day it changes. Like 2 days ago, literally, he was like, "We're going to charge 20% tariffs on anybody or fees on anybody going through the strait," and then the next day he changed his mind, and then today it's we're just going to reinvade again. So like, don't even bother. Like, Don't even bother reading the news, I guess. It's just like, he just runs his mouth and something random happens instead. Can't believe the war on drugs took cocaine away from us. So Quaaludes? I know. We lost some good soldiers out there. The market is ignoring the oil risk. I guess they just think he's gonna do a rug pull or something, right? Like, it's weird. Quaaludes, bring them back. Can I get a petition going? Hello, Builder Z. How you doing? There was also something you saw momentarily was Texas buying some faux cell tower shit for more of their trucks, vans. From an Israeli-based group. Faux cell tower shit for more of their trucks, vans. What kind of faux cell tower shit? I guess I don't know. Oh wait, what is that all about? From the encounter at Farpoint novelization, this time the Marine gear changed to the stark officer's uniform of the mid-21st century wars. Now Q was a fourth world mercenary. Harsh and ugly, every historian's nightmare. The soldiers who could not feel, could not be afraid, and could not be stopped. The healthy, clean-shaven look was replaced by an ugly, unshaven automaton face. He pointed him at a target and gave him the order to capture or kill it. He would not return until he did. Ooh. Programmed. They had to take him off the market because they put the federal drug dealers out of business. Yeah. Things we lost. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. You're playing some medieval right now. Nice. Hell yeah. I don't think I've ever played a medieval. That's one of those ones. Yeah, I do remember a medieval, though. I think it's kind of, yeah. Oop. I think he'll capitulate somehow more than he already has. I mean, I don't know. I think he is just going to lose the war again a second time and capitulate again, but like it's not uncommon exactly, but from that group it is irregular. Basically, your phone signal would think it's a real tower and connect through it so they can spy on your shit or the signal going through or your location. Hence why they say don't bring your phone places you don't want to be found at NID at. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like cell phone sniffer towers, that kind of thing. Oh, gotcha. I'm sure whatever that Israeli company is also a Palantir company. So, rock lost this time. Miracles can happen. People just need more and more for the high until you OD because you can't feel it at all. But yep, it'll still kill you. Yep, it's true. Turn that 300 billion to a 600. I don't know. I think he'll try eventually. Like I was talking about last night. I think he'll still try to do like a profit share thing with Iran. So they're both shaken down. And they're just like, yeah, well, we'll do protection. It's a security service. We're doing a security service. It is, in fact, a rival of Palantir. Well, I guess let them fight, I guess. Fuck them both, I guess. This makes it basically the same danger as like morphine. Yeah. I miss the old yellow jackets you could get at the gas station too. Probably shouldn't be Section 1. Probably not. Yeah. 1 trillion to Iran. Yeah. Cognite versus Palantir. So yeah, irregular shit. Does sound like irregular shit. That is weird. I suspect I would think them both quite evil. We probably should not have street Quaaludes now. No, we probably shouldn't. No. Not really sure what the story of a medieval is, as you're still in the early levels, but it's a pretty cool magic and medieval fighting boomer shooter. Oh, that is not the game I thought it was. Let me see what a medieval is. I clearly was thinking of a different game. A medieval. Let me see what it looks like. I was thinking it was one of those things that was kind of like, oh, okay, this looks kind of fun. Yeah, this looks kind of sick. Hexen-like. Yeah. Who needs a plot? Who fucking cares? You've got a battle axe and you can cast lightning out of a trident at skeletons. Like, who cares what the story is? You know? We don't need it. The Saudis own him. You think they're going to pay when they can force American taxpayers to shoulder all the dumb bullshit that's already been going on. Yeah. Corpus got paid twice, charges higher prices, and got a refund on top of it. They surely did. Yeah, we didn't get a tariff stimulus check, did we? Kept thinking medieval. Yeah, good old medieval. It's also coming out right after they wanted to combine some of the Israeli army with the states or something, with the NDAA or something. Grain of salt. Yeah. There's moves and shakes happening up there for sure. I don't know what's. Yeah, I'll have to snoop around on that a little bit, Bones, and see if I can find something interesting in there. Every child from now till doomsday is going to get to look their parents dead in the eyes and say, "What do you mean actions have consequences?" Yeah. Explain Trump. I hope we can turn things around. So we can once again say with a straight face. Is it just insane to you because he's stealing from other rich people and they aren't doing anything? Yeah, that's what I've thought this whole time. Was I thought money was better at protecting itself. Like, I figured, like, surely if there is a cabal of super rich dudes out there behind the scenes pulling the money levers or whatever, they would, like, in some way be like, hey, you're hurting the money. You're making the money super sad. But, like, they really, they're stupid fucking asshats with no brains. Yeah, that's true. There's this stupid fucking asshat with no brains factor. DM you the snippets? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. The check-in's 2 weeks out. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see. When we, I honestly thought that we would have hit a reserve, like, flatline, like, last week, I guess, but I guess we're still waiting. All you want is a game that gives you an axe and says, here's a monster to chop up, have fun. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about why. Yeah. K-shaped economy, baby. That's true. You know, Trump cost me $500 million, but if I stand up to him, then I won't get a chance to be Trump too. Yeah. I mean, a fair son's also right in another way is like, there are people making, there are other people making a shit ton of money off this. It's just like his selected cronies, and what people are trying to do is get into that circle that gets picked to make the big Trump money. Probably they're all a bunch of school bullies and literally want our lunch money, like, at the end of the day. I need to know what the monster's motivation is. Nah, we just hit it with an axe. It's okay. What gives me the more right to axe a monster? I wish they would use the "you're making the money" sad language. That would make economic news more palatable to listen to. It would, yeah, and he might actually understand it. To the fucking gallows. From the highest tree. Yeah. Aaron Cobra. America. Yeah, so say we all. I should really label these buttons, probably. So I can get the, but it's a good recurring bit. If you break the law, you should be punished. I know. Radical thoughts, Liz. Radical thoughts. Only you had a little square thing that you could put hotkeys into. Nobody's invented such a thing. Yeah. That's not my societal belief. That's your political opinion. You actually think so society should break mini laws. I'm such a big Super Mario Brothers fan. I just love the green. I love the green brother. You know? I love him. Axe theory. Tell me more. What else do we got out there in the wild world of goofy news? There was the, what was it that, where's my news ticker hiding? I had something open. Why did it change? Oh, there we go. Yeah, expanding U.S. operations in Iran. What is he looking at? Sending ground forces to seize Iranian islands, stepping up airstrikes, and bombing a fortified site that could be used for covert nuclear work. Busy night in the Situation Room, apparently. Oh, therapy. Yeah, axe therapy. I had an axe therapy the other night from the orc in my dreams. It healed me. The hot orc lady who attacked me repeatedly with an axe. It healed me. Bonnicula. Yeah. Isn't Iran holding all the cards still? Basically, yeah. Yeah, like they like I don't know. I mean, Trump can inflict harm, like the embargo, the blockade rather, does deprive Iran's regime of income from oil sales. But like it hurts everybody else while it happens. So like it's not the most effective strategy, I think, you know? And I think Iran realizes that they can wait it out until no, not another orc dream. I'm just still thinking about her. Do we still have Maduro? Is he alive? I don't know. I haven't heard much about Maduro lately. How's Maduro doing? I wonder. Fair point. Fair question. Okay, so yeah, nothing much new there. Just Trump talking shit in the Situation Room, I guess. What else we got? U.S. says it's blocking Americans in Democratic Republic of Congo from immediate travel home, citing Ebola. Yeah, how the fuck is Ebola doing? Is anybody even monitoring that shit? It's surely getting worse and not better. Oh my God, there's so much going on. So many different fires everywhere, and also literal fires up in Toronto. As you heard, Maduro got Diddy's lawyer. That can't be real. That can't be real, Bones, but it's the stupidest possible sequence of words, and therefore actually pretty probable. It's going bad. I bet it is going bad, yeah. Ay, caramba. I hate this fucking country. We live in an incredibly stupid timeline for it, unfortunately. What did they pass? Did they pass the Graham Russia sanctions bill? I know there's another Russia sanctions bill getting warmed up. I think it would be further sanctions on people who buy oil from Russia through their like shadow fleet. It was like a month ago. Surely the internet doesn't lie. Surely not. But honestly, that's so silly. I believe it. Hate ever fucking stupid Chad who voted for that prick. I can't believe it. Yeah. I mean, you can pry the tinfoil hat from my cold dead head, but like I'm still not willing to let go of like some shit went down in the last election and the Democrats were too cowardly and committed to the narrative that they had to stand by of like the elections were not interfered with in case they won. But I'm sorry, I would still like a thorough investigation of the last election. Thank you very much. How's the Ukraine war going? It's going pretty well for Ukraine, honestly. Russian casualties are averaging about 30,000 a month, which is a ridiculously high number, and they're making very incremental gains, if any at all, for those 30,000. So he dozed off and started dreaming of work. That is cursed. You should be dreaming about like riding a griffin into the sunset. A guy you used to play Dota with told you he voted for Trump because he'd solve national debt. That was his single issue voting. That's it. And Trump's your guy? Trump's your guy? Astral plane, let me see. Do we got confirmation that Maduro has Venezuela's Maduro adds Sean Diddy Combs' lawyer to defense team. All right, sometimes this timeline has really good writing. So you blocked him immediately, but like it's just a reminder to you that people are so fucking stupid. Like I try to be patient with folks who are like just out there, like your run-of-the-mill schmuckaronis out there who are like juggling, like they gotta take the fucking their little like trikes to daycare and they're busy at work and they don't have time to read up on a bunch of stuff and all they do hear is a bunch of propaganda coming off the radio or TV. But like but really, like, are you that busy? Like, are you that busy that you can't like do a little, like just a quick Google? Your father figure voted for him, and your blood father probably voted for him too. Oh, so frustrating. Hard for you to hate Trump voters because I know one of them very well. You find them infuriating but pitiful. Yeah, they're really brainwashed and propagandized. It is a cult. It is. And if I knew a way to deprogram and get people out of it, Lordy, that would be the preferable option. But good God, you hated your family long before they voted for him. You find it very easy. Yeah. Yeah, it's a toughie. It's not complex. If someone votes for a candidate who actively runs on the campaign of exterminating you or your loved ones, they're out. Full stop. Yeah, I mean, I ain't keeping nobody around me. Or, fix your hearts or die, etc. Your own family, you can't just cut them off. Sometimes it's more complicated. Sometimes it is more complicated. Everybody's situation is different, It's an important thing to keep in mind while we're talking about this stuff, is everybody's situation is complicated and different. So, but yeah, it sucks. The long story short of it is it fucking sucks. That we somehow did it again, Like your mother, semi-ally to LGBT and very anti-government type shit, wants them way out of people's lives more. Let people do what they want to do if they don't hurt any people type shit. She's still judgy for it, but doesn't want the government in the way. She still voted for the Cheeto. Like the most antithetical possible choice. Like somebody with all of that as a political thing should be the stay-at-home person for an election with Trump, The Red Scare ruined everything. We would have much better social programs if it didn't happen. Don't worry. We got another one riling up right now. I don't know if you've heard the C word flying around. All these communists. You had to choose between forgiving your mom or living in a dumpster, and you got to tell you the dumpster really wasn't that bad. You were only there for 2 years. Hi, Trike Tyler. How are you doing? A continued adventure of, hey, quit voting for people who want my friends dead. Yeah. But people just people hear only what they want to hear and think the rest of it is just like, oh, well, that's not serious, I guess, They really, they are really back on communism shit again. They can't say socialist anymore, which is fascinating to me that like a couple years back, it was like, they're those dirty socialist Democrats. And it was like, oh, socialists. But now socialism is so popular that they're like, all those socialists are actually communists. So they were never off the communism shit for a second, but they've definitely rolled it back out big time. Did hear them bring up commies again. It's everywhere right now. Yep. It's also kind of sort of about anti-Semitism. That's probably true. Yeah. I've never played even a single. Yeah, that's true. I've never played even a single Shin Megami Tensei title. That's true. That's true. Called out. Rightfully called out. The anti-commie weirdos got brushed under the rug because we got sick of them. They've been there doing it and saying the same shit this whole time. The John Birch Society didn't go anywhere. It's been fully functional this whole time. Yep. Nationalism sucks. I agree. Yep. We just brought them out under the rug because Trump needed them again. And the centrist Dems this time are gonna be on board with the McCarthy trials, I guess. Once your grandfather unironically responded to your mom saying she's an atheist but atheism is communism, and was unable to articulate this point. Right. Yeah. It's just this old baked in goofy ass. Yeah. Your grandfather just had this like knee jerk like association between these two things. It's very funny. They had to make the average voter dumb enough to think that commies was a real threat, and then it was fine. But I think people are starting to wonder if maybe they weren't sold a bad bill of goods. Sucks ass. It's a deep betrayal when your own blood votes for someone like that, especially when it'll not only hurt you, but also themselves. Yeah. Like you want to shake them and be like, this is hurting you too, right? Your children. Why are you listening to these ghouls? Can't you hear them clacking on your children's bones in the graveyard? Why are you listening to these ghouls? I actually saw an anti-Trump comment where this dude was absolutely going off and saying he was on the list and everything, but he also threw in a lot of dog whistles. And of course, his username included 1488. Oh, Lord. That's a bad sign. Yeah, what a weird, It's also anti-Trump. Well, if the Nazis want to fight, Well, amongst themselves, let them, I suppose. None of them know what those words means. Yep. Just memorize the dog whistles and repeat them ad nauseum. 100% true. Yeah. As much as it seems like you're a filthy capitalist chud, you're actually a socialist who lives in a society still dictated by that system. You'd love if there were safety nets, housing, healthcare, and universal basic income. And I do believe that's accessible, but as a pragmatist, I realize right now at this moment, we need survival over lofty idealism. I pray we can get there. I think it'll take a pretty radical political swing in this country, but like, if they manage to fuck shit up, if Trump manages to fuck shit up as much as he is on track to fuck shit up, I think there might be like, I ain't hoping for, I ain't praying for accelerationism here or something, but like, just reading the tea leaves of like how bad he's gonna fuck this shit up, there might be a moment at least for somebody to swing things into a like, so do you see the problem? Do you see the problem? We have a different way, you know? Somebody who has a similar thought process, I would rather Fallout die than New Vegas fans get what they... You would rather Fallout die than New Vegas fans get what they want? What? A bizarre thing to say. What do they think New Vegas fans want? You want a better world? You don't particularly care how we get it anymore. You've never missed our business as usual government systems more than I do now. Oh, there are certainly things worse than liberal democracy, that's for sure. We're on track for that too if we don't course correct. I'm voting for the leopards, yeah. Yeah. And clear public record, they can check who removed it. When they lose those benefits, they blame the leftists somehow. Just like, surely this was Biden's fault. They think somehow they won't get rolled over by it and they'll be able to pass whatever loyalty or whatever test. They'll be the chosen ones, don't worry. I love the Department of Transportation. I sure do miss the FDA. Yeah, Department of Health, everything but the military. I love the government. We're gonna miss salads. So I don't subscribe to the idea that we need scorched earth to affect change. I don't either. I just think we're gonna get scorched earth either way. Like I don't think it's really. I don't think I need to advocate for it. I think scorched earth is coming. Like they're going like if they fuck this shit up as bad as they do, and there's like fucking like literally like fertilizer shortages, food shortages, like, and I'm not talking about like food price spikes, but like food shortages in the U.S. Like they could fuck it up that bad, and that's scorched earth. You know, I don't want them to do that because that would be untold suffering for an untold number of people. I would rather we avoid that, but you know, they seem committed to the bit. You need to ditch democracy, embrace anarchy, like actual anarchy, not just the buzzword that people like throwing around without knowing what it means. I am inspired by anarchist principles. I think 9 times out of 10 in your day-to-day life, you probably live by them yourselves. If you've ever run a good potluck, you've probably run an anarchist event. I'm not personally an anarchist nor communist, but I consider myself deeply allied to both of these camps in La Lucha. So we can work out the details later, you know? The changes that really matter are sometimes really subtle and boring and unknown. Like not everyone is thinking about, say, the Clean Air Act and cutting regulations when they protest, but that's the kind of thing we lose. I suppose that's true. Hi, Celadon. How are you doing? Hello. It's just theory shit. That'd be cool, but I'd rather the government just start keeping records again as a start. Right. Yeah. Identify as left-leaning. That's basically all you care to identify as. Anything more than that gets in your life's way. Yeah. I understand that. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable just being like, I'm a libertarian socialist, and that's about and I get along with communists of the non-tanky variety, and I get along with anarchists just fine, and I don't care to have political fights with them, you know? We got plenty of people to fight between us, you know? Your potlucks are all syndicated. Do you actually think I'd let those hillbilly losers pick what they bring? It'd be nothing but great value chips and $1 colas. Yeah. Smart. That's good thinking. Yeah, you're doing all right. You're fiddling with code and twiddling your thumbs. What you coding on, Celadon? Controlling the platforms of communication needs to be regulated, not by billionaires or corporations, but by government, which I don't like that either. Yeah. But okay, no. Let me take that back. They should be regulated. but in a specific direction. Like, I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, free speech should be preserved on things like like platforms of communication. And one of the ways that you preserve free speech is by making sure that algorithmic boosting of misinformation, disinformation, bigotry, etc., due to black box algorithms is done away with through either complete transparency of the algorithmic code and audits of it, or just straight up just saying like, no, you can't do that without showing like people what you are doing, you know? So yeah, I do think those should be regulated. Absolutely. Number needs to be in charge of utilities and at a minimum other alternatives with nonpartisan oversight, or we get what we already have. Yeah. The one grievance you'll air is you wish you'd stop seeing people use mandate of heaven in a non-maturative and unironic context. I don't know that I've ever seen somebody use mandate of heaven in an I don't know. Like in what way are they using it, Red? I think maybe I always read it as ironic. Public broadcasting isn't just NPR, it's also your emergency alert system. Yeah. I hope we get it back. Yeah, I hope she's okay. Yeah, no, I want NOAA to function. I want the emergency broadcast. I want my salads inspected. I would like a CDC, you know. Bullshit, let people decide that tech companies spout while they're knowingly shovel propaganda down people's throats they've had. Specialists guarantee their efficacy of the BS campaign. Yeah, pisses me off. Yeah, for sure. You see that shit all the fucking time on Blue Sky, usually from people you follow. Mamdani has the mandate of heaven. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would, if I had run across that without any other context, I would probably think that somebody was using it ironically, maybe, or like, I don't know. What do you think they're? What do you? Oh, for real? Yeah. I don't know. They know it's evil. You try not to get political because it just pisses me off. I like talking about political events that happen. I don't like to argue politics. Does that make sense? You know, because that just goes nowhere. You know, but like, I like to talk about political occurrences and facts that have occurred out in the world, and I tend to bring my lens over to it. You know, but I would sooner eat glass in Minecraft than like have a political argument with other leftists, you know? Is it usually supposed to be a negative thing? I'm not sure. Yeah. Trying to design a neural network that doesn't suck ass by reducing possible weights to 1, 0, and -1 that still doesn't solve the problem of stolen data sets and other ethical requirements. So this is the framework, not the inner organs. I see. Okay. There's nothing inherently wrong with neural network work. That's old tech. Old tech. It's the massive energy draws from Gen AI and the massive stolen data sets that I have the big issue with. So, are Applebee's ads a recession indicator? I think so. How good are their appetizer specials now? We aren't even like debating. We're just agreeing that shit sucks. We aren't arguing. 100%. Yeah. We're very much of one mind on this. I agree. Yeah. No, I was just saying that as a general statement. I'm not having, I don't feel like we are having a, I like talking theory and politics personally, as long as all parties approach the convo open-mindedly and treat the subject matter with maturity and grace, if that makes sense. I agree. I think that it's very easy for people not to, which is why I tend to like keep the nuts and bolts political what do you call it? Not dialogue. What's the word? Debate. Debates to a minimum. Because like my rule here is simple. You can have, politics is fine to talk about as long as your politics don't suck. But like there's also an additional rule, which is like, let's not fight. The more unlimited the appetizers, the higher the inflation. Absolutely. It's positive if you are in ancient China and trying to legitimize a king or emperor. Of course, most of the people you see use it are very online and don't say a lot. That's worth listening to. That's true. I don't know. I think maybe they might just be. I think they might just be using it playfully. I don't know. I'd have to see. Talking among your echo chamber sure is a pleasure, though. I love being agreed with. Yeah, true. Are different viewers getting ads at different times? It seems to be completely random right now, Zillion. Like you came, I think you got back like a full minute, like with a full minute of the ad break left. So who knows? You don't like debates because they imply something other than me could be right about something, which is ridiculous. So all communications with me are lectures, actually. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's difficult to be unemotional about politics because people decided existing is political. It's a high stakes argument. And unfortunately, like the closer you agree to other people, the more in a camp you are with people, the more heated it can get. Like if somebody radically disagrees with you in a debate, like it almost becomes it's like, okay, well, this isn't even a debate. This is just war. And a war of words can be quite fun. But when it's leftists fighting leftists, particularly, I get so tired of it. I just get so fucking tired of it because I'm like, you are arguing over nitty gritty nonsense. We are largely like, we are in the same foxhole, friend. Put the pin back in the grenade, you know? Put the pin back in the grenade. We're in the same foxhole. I used to really like debates, but then society collapsed. And now it's not fun anymore. 100%. Yeah. You know, you like your friends because you're the weird one with niche interests. You like people who think differently than you. Yeah. Depends on what they think differently about, I suppose, but I can understand that sentiment. Cheat code for sociology and history as politics was always used as a cudgel to disadvantage other groups of people. Yes, I'd love to discuss the importance of city versus state funding being used for third space and bike lanes, but that's not, that's really not where our society is right now. I'd be happy to have that discussion to the side, I suppose, but like, do you find yourself being dragged by further left socialists because the stuff they propose is like distracting? Do you find yourself being dragged by further left socialists because the stuff they propose is like distracting? You find yourself being dragged? Hi, Winry. How you doing? How was your day? How was your Wednesday, Winry? It's so good to see you. You like people who think differently because they inform me of shit you're unaware of. Yeah, we were discussing reparations. I think that shit should probably still happen.
Stormy Purse wants you to wrap
damn
your lips
overdue.
around a
I don't think
bottle.
societally we're
Your
anywhere
excellence.
near a point where people are gonna like be on board for broad support for it, but like eventually that shit is well overdue, but I don't think we're there yet. Yeah, it was meant to be a divisive issue. I do wonder sometimes. I do sometimes wonder. I have a little bit of the like, wait, is this an op right now? With some of the discourse that happens in leftist circles, you know? Hope all you castle creatures are well. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're hanging in. I'm in a great mood, Winry. I had a long day at work, but I had a nice shower. And my buddy Hellpepper sent me some jerky, some plant-based jerky, and it's the most delicious thing I've had in a while. So I'm like feeling great about it. Kind of see what you mean that people using that phrase mean it playfully, and maybe when shit's not so bad, you'll have the energy to actually assess that. But for now, you just roll your eyes, yeah, because you generally cannot tell. No, I think that's fair. Sometimes you see something and you're just like, I find this cringe. This is cringe, you know? It didn't use to fear everything was an op. Then we learned that everything was an op made by Epstein, and now debates upset me. Yeah, right? Yes. Yes. I think this is mostly just an online thing. They're definitely very annoying, toxic, abusive people who wield important issues as a weapon just to be an asshole because they're lonely and have no control over their lives. Oh, it's worse. It's so much worse online. Oh, yeah. I mean, you'll run into truly wild specimens out in the real world too, but they're on a whole different line of bullshit. You're in favor. You just have to figure out who qualifies. Yeah. I mean, from an administrative burden standpoint, it would be an incredibly like complicated thing to enact. But I think like ethically, there's no argument against it. Like that I can see, you know, redeeming hydrate and stretch out of sync. Oh, Stormy, you're brutal. Did you just do that, by the way? Or was that just apropos? Okay. That's cruel. Yeah. That's very funny. Isn't just a one-time stimmy check, I assume. I'm not sure what the specific, like, models for it are. I'm honestly 100% not sure. Still not over. Yeah, Epstein puppeteered 4chan. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, our poll, or whatever, /poll, was just straight up, like, the day after that dude met with Epstein. Yep. You did hydrate 4 minutes ago. Sorry. I hydrate right now. And not stretch, so you did it when sorry, I missed it. I was yapping. So I missed both of them. Yeah, would you look at the time? It is very late. Good night, Azrael. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night. But yeah, I think it'll be very funny to see which Democrats decide that they're on board with, like, no, we're not communists, and which ones actually smell the, like, the turn in the wind in people's orientations towards the idea of, like, yeah, maybe we could do a little socialism in this country. Like, there is nothing inherently anti-democracy about about having some more socialism taking care of people. Like, capitalism is not inherently democratic any more than socialism is or is not, you know? And I would say, given the current anti-democratic bend of late-stage capitalism, I would say we might need some socialist reforms to get back to a democratic norm. Race-based or income-based, which obviously highlights the otherism factors going on there. That is an odd, yeah. Income-based reparations? Is that just, I mean, that's just talking about, like, I mean, wouldn't that just be, like, wealth redistribution? That doesn't sound like reparations. I don't know. I must have missed, I don't know. It sounds like deep in the weeds discussions. How do you even do land back? Yeah, yeah, that's well outside of my wheelhouse to know, like, what the models for doing that in a achievable way would be. But I guess what the way you would at the very least start would be, like, a rigorous reinvestigation of, like, existing treaties and making sure that those are fucking honored. Like focus on that first, I think. Zelion redeemed. Stretch a minute after that. Nice. Yeah. Think you're doing something all right in Pal World because you just stomped out a boss with a single pal that was significantly over your level. Shit. You're very sleep deprived. Understandable, Ellie. I'm glad you're having a good time, though. That's good. You're back on it. You got that computer up and running, and you are in it. They were very serious and sincere. Yeah. If someone was referring to income reparations, they're probably just talking wealth distribution. Yeah. Using the word reparations because they're 19 years old. Yeah. This has been discussed extensively. You're just 19 or whatever that meme was. I had to walk back and not dive further into shit when the Epstein came out about 4chan and microtransactions shit. It's getting too deep and conspiratorial. Yeah. That'd be true. I just don't need that. Let's focus on the local problems to deal with first. That's a good to recenter yourself like that, Bones, but it was wild to be like, oh, so the whole anti-trans movement was like this. So that was all Epstein money, huh? And evangelical money and Moscow money too. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, it does make a lot of sense, doesn't it? It does make sense, doesn't it? Most things that end up shit about left politics don't even have to be CIA, PSYOP. We'll go into our ourselves. Oh, there are people out there who post op shit for free for fun. No, trust me, I do know. I do know. Yep. Big Christian nationalist money, Moscow money, and Epstein money. All together, wow, that sure does make for a successful grassroots campaign, doesn't it? Because it does make sense, yeah. Bernie was suggesting that reparations take the form of income-based urban payments that didn't disseminate race necessarily, but a lot of people highlighted that government programs often unfairly distribute more to whites based on race. It's a whole big thing. I'm part of just looking in. Yeah, I'm not a part of just looking in. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to research what Bernie's, like, model was and what alternative models are to feel like I could really, like, speak to whether I think something is workable or not, but I'll admit my own ignorance with regards to that. There's still a few people. There are still very few people who know about Zclag. Yeah, and all those. Yeah. Oh, there was something about that, Astro. Oh, there was something. There was a lawsuit. Wait, I need to. Oh, I just saw it the other day. There was something interesting about that. Somebody filed a lawsuit against. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up later, Astro. I can't remember what it was all about. Spent the last 10 years feeling like you were fucking Looney Tunes for wondering why shit seemed to be going so rancid. And it turns out it was all, yeah, it was an actual driver behind it. It was all AstroTurfed. We knew it was. Like, they've been doing this shit for decades. Like, the Koch brothers been running that game for decades. But, like, of course there were other ones. It all makes sense, you know.
_VT3.
You're trying to seduce me? I know. Zclag facing consequences, imagine. Nova Swarm's coming in. Hello, Nova Swarm. Hi, Ellie. Hello, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you, Rig. It's good to see you, Ellie. What we all getting into tonight? Sorry that you sorry that you had to read that sentence. Yeah, we are dangerously close to talking politics in here. Yeah, 2 Ellies. Gee, Billy, your dad lets you have 2 Ellies? It's true. But yeah, I hope you had a lovely Wednesday. I hope you had a wonderful stream. We're just yapping up a storm in here. You played Pal World for the first time with your D&D party members. Wait, you played Pal World for the first time with your D&D party? That sounds delightful. Yeah. Okay. How did it go? Our DM's mic broke, so we didn't have a session. I see. Okay. I was like, that's odd, but yeah, that works. I think that sounds like a good, fun time. How are you liking Pal World, Ellie? What was I just thinking? Are y'all in the path of any of that, like, insane smoke up there? I know there's horrible fires up in the Great North. Same name and doing the same game. Y'all are connected on a fundamental level. The Ellies are all in Pal World tonight. It's dangerous because the building is much like Ark. Ah, which you were obsessed with. Yes. Yeah, thank God we've even come yeah. The Ark building was okay, and we've certainly come a long way. Hopefully Pal World's a little bit less jank than Ark's building was. No smoke here on the west side of Canada. Y'all are okay. Okay. Yeah, I saw some of the videos up there in, like, Toronto. You're on the opposite side of the continent from all the fires. Yeah, that's good to hear that y'all are, for now, yeah. Y'all are not in the giant smoke plumes. Shit's fucking insane. I saw some video from some, like, train workers that were stuck on, like, a train in the middle, like, literally, like, flames surrounding their train on all sides, and they were, like, on the phone with, like, oh, my arms got confused. They're, like, on the phone with, like, I guess the base, and they were like, "Can you get us out of here, like, pronto? Because it's, like, gonna engulf us." It's insane. Everything burned down. Can't have fires. Can't have fires if it's all burned down. Yeah, you're taking turns. Grim. Yeah. A lot less jank, yeah, than Ark. Yeah. But, like, I love that kind of base building too, Ellie. What's the best one we've seen? Valheim's all right. That was that Enshrouded was okay. What's the best building? Best base building we've seen in these survival crafters? You're also working on Art Fight Attack for your younger cousin after playing Power World and had a nice yap session with the druid from your party. Goddamn. A good day. Never mind. Our satellite is offline. The Noah's satellite. Yeah. Grounded is high up there. You like Groundeds. Yeah. Valheim. Yeah. Good old Valheim. I like Valheims. Yeah. I wanted to look at the smoke. Yeah. Can you, like, roll it back? Yeah. So kind of jank is good. Yeah. As long as it's better than, oh God, I think they improved. I'll have to go back and play Conan Exiles. I think they improved it a little bit. You just really like looking at maps. Yeah. Interactive maps. Understandable. Yeah. Those fires are insane, Astro. If you like looking at insane weather maps, It's definitely got that. Got an AFK to stretch. Yes, get more water. Please do, Ellie. Big maps, little maps, short maps, fat maps. I like maps. Itty bitty maps. Uh-huh. It's your favorite thing. You did not fuck with Conan building. It was perilously jank at times, but I think they've improved it quite a bit. You didn't build anything too big to really test. I built some big ass structures in Conan Exiles. I would love to play that again. It got a graphics upgrade. You also have to get water. The Ellie's hydrate, please. Did you ever play Dune? I didn't. It looked interesting, but I heard it kind of just like hits a wall after a certain point, and then it's like PvP in game or something. I think it looked kind of interesting. You can see the fucking fires from space. It's bad, Astro. I was telling, yeah. I wasn't fucking around. Yeah, you rolled it back on Zoom.Earth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's bad. Oh, it's by the people who did Conan? No shit. They made a PvE version. That, if there's any of those survival crafters that should be massively PvP, it's Dune. Makes sense. Forced PvP is bad? Okay, but in Dune, it should be forced PvP, or it's not Dune. That's what I say. It should be as toxic as possible. You should get assassinated randomly, left and right. Which vampire game? The V Rising. Yeah. Yeah, you could build really cool things, but only if you want to build Castlevania, yeah. yeah, I didn't love the gameplay of V Rising either, Liz. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't really like Diablo-like games, period. So, it's gameplay-wise, I'm not a huge fan of it, but some people really like it, and I did like, the building was cool, because I do just want to build Castlevania. So, you know, it was very restrictive on the building, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, the smoke cloud is enormous. Look at some of the pictures from the cities up there, Astro. It's fucked up. It's not a genre I enjoy, but apparently if you like the genre, it's a great game. Yeah, people love V Rising. Didn't like Diablo games, was addicted to Diablo 2. Diablo 2, 1 and 2 I played a shit ton of, and then I burnt out so bad on 3, I've never looked back. And I never want to play another. Just build Castlevania and Hytale. Now we're thinking. Has there been a Hytale update since, like, I should check their website and see if there's been updates, because I haven't heard shit from Hytale in a while. You could play V Rising, yeah. Mm-hmm. Building anything you want as long as it's in a square grid, yeah. You probably quit on Paragon level 12. I don't remember, but I was sick to death of Diablo 3. We're on pre-release 6 now, so new Wizard Tower variants? All right. Let me go look. Let's bring up Hytale's blog. Show me Hytale. Blog. What do we got? Oh shit, there's been all kinds of shit. Okay, so that update 3 was the last one, I think, that I played. Update 4. Oh, what do we got? 500 plus new blocks. Okay, no, that's the last one I saw. Bronze, copper, zinc, and iron block sets. Dead coral blocks in creative. That's all creative mode. And proximity voice chat. The emote wheel, yeah. Okay. So that was the last one we did, was proximity chat, etc. Update 5 gave us UI, quality of life, movement fixes, headline features, explore new worlds with server discovery. Okay. Featured servers, handpicked by the Hytale team. These are high-quality experiences highlighted for the community to enjoy. Okay. Interesting. Customize items further with per stack name and description overrides. Short bows and crossbows now have additional checks to prevent attacks or signature abilities being used if they have no durability. Okay. This one seems mostly like a tweak, I think. Mostly little tweaks, not a big hierarchical finite state machine. Okay, well, what happened in 6? or update 5. The new trigger volume tool for scripting encounters in-game without code. Okay. Prioritizing on getting chapter 1 out the door. Good, yeah. I think this PAL stuff itself is just ridiculous. He accidentally nuked a level 65 deer without even realizing it was there. Yeah, you might have... What's the name of this PAL? Oh, a trigger volume is an invisible 3D shape you place in the world. Think of this like a tripwire. But it can be a box, sphere, or cylinder of any size. That's handy for modding. Okay. Will be the building blocks behind a lot of what makes the world feel alive. Ambushes, story beats, hidden discoveries. Oh, that's huge. You can make a dungeon feel like a dungeon with the trigger volume. Yeah. Okay. Huge. And new emotes. Good. All right, we'll have to go back to Hightail and see what all we got in there. Seems like it's all still kind of slowly grinding along. They're focusing on the modding tools because those are becoming the dev tools that the designers use. Working on becoming the same, which is good. I like that. I like that. Blazamut Ryu. That's a pretty powerful name. That's a pretty powerful name. You think reading patch notes also kind of messed with people's experience, like turning your game into a wiki game and losing interest since you read all the additions and changes to be spoiled of instead of blindly searching for everything they might have done yourself? Are we not ready for that discussion? I think reading patch notes also kind of mess with people's experience. Never has for me. I don't know. When I read like a Minecraft like update note, and it's like added this, I'm like, I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there and see it with my eyeballs. Nothing in these patch notes sound all that like exciting to me. It's mostly like quality of life UI improvements and fixes and some stuff on the like dev tools side. What did you say yesterday where you said, I wish Astro was here. She'd love this. Yeah. Astro, do you know Kaya Cater? Ooh. People who can't handle change logs. Yeah, I love a change log. Hi, Plault. Welcome in. Louisville. You listen here, Louisville. Hi, Stella friend. Change of an era. Now we have the game mags. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like game mags. It's true. Was it the can of snakes, maybe? Was it the can of snakes?
We are being rated by Angel Vice VT.
Well, let me drop that follow on Plault. How was I not following you, friend? Welcome in. Hi, Angel Vice as well. Welcome. Louisville, you listen to me. Hi, Ziggy Virus. Hi, Angel Vice. Hello, friends. What are we all getting into tonight? I hope you had a lovely stream. I hope you had a lovely Wednesday. You're someone who tends to not read patch notes and just figure things out when you open the game first. You know, that's fair. You like the surprise. I like to know what I'm looking for, at least, especially in a game like Hightail. It was Kaya Cater's song, St. Elizabeth. Yes. Yes. Astro may have ADHD'd off to look at maps, Liz. Zomboid was... Oh, you were doing Zomboid together? How did it do? Or did you make it, survivors? Seeing what all changes entailed. Yeah. Seeing changes happen and then seeing what all changes entailed. That's true, yeah. 836. Zomboid's dead. They never had a prayer. Damn, I didn't know it was like that over there. Y'all are... Okay. Y'all are doing good against the Horde. Doing all of this, there was 1K at least. Fucking hell. Cleanse the world of this undead blight. As a vampire, you might think that I'd be against slaughtering zombies, but no. No, I'm for it. Zombies contaminate the food supply. You killed 836 in the rate of a lifetime. That's fucking impressive. How did you do it? Did you set up like a trap corridor? Or did you just get in there with like a Zweihander? Got me back into Abiotic. Why have you done this? It's good, at least. And now we can do alchemy, Cereza. We have alchemy in Abiotic Factor now. Yeah, what's your secret to killing so many deadites? We got alchemy tables. Everything is forgiven. Yay! Saying it's in similar bags. You're just saying it's in similar bags? Oh, between seeing changes happen and then seeing what all changes entail? Saying it's in similar bags. Butt-ass naked into Louisville with your 12 gauge. God damn. That's inspirational. That's inspirational, soldiers. Changelogs and wikis affecting the game experience? Yeah, I mean, for sure. But like some games you can like load up when an update drops and it's like go to this new area to see the new content. In a game like Hytale, it's like added new blocks to certain biomes. And you're like, okay, how do I which ones, you know? Call them deadites, and I have to correct you because if it were deadites, you'd be dead 12 ways from Sunday in increasingly horrifying ways, tortured every step of the way. That's true. I do love deadites, but that's not what we're dealing with in zomboids. I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you for this call out. You didn't call me out, Cereza. You called me in, and I appreciate that. I will do better and refer to them as zomboids going forward. I vow to do better. Yeah, that's very inspirational that you just fucking got in there with the 12 gauge. We basically went, let's see how far we can get into Louisville for Angel's first zomboid playthrough, and we fucking got in. You got in? Are you gonna establish like a fort in the middle? Bosses are replaced by story, lore, spoiled, name character that was only previously referenced. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like that. I like that stuff. Yeah. That shit is good. But like seeing that in the wiki might tell me like, oh, you need to go see that boss again that you otherwise would never go to. So that can be helpful still. Oh no, we all died. Well, you went down. Well, you're in Valhalla now, I suppose. This sounds like a blast. Let me make sure we got a shout out for Angel Vice as well. If it's not still, shout out. Yes, nice. Okay, got it. Good, got it. Get it. Got it. Good. Well, there's always next time. We'll take Louisville. It's all good, Bones. So yeah, I know you're usually on mobile at this hour of night. Yeah, posted pictures in the house of plane if you wanted to see what it is. Yeah, let me see Blazamut or whatever your pal's name is. What is this? What is this unstoppable force of nature you have as your? Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Ellie. I would expect that thing to kill everything in sight. You've got a kaiju. Yeah, that's a kaiju. As you've been on PC basically the last year. Usually on mobile this time of night. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. You run things how you please. It only has 2 eyes. Yeah, that's true. It does only have 2 eyes. It can't be that bad. It's got glowing like veins of force. It's not nearly as big as a non-raid boss, but it's pretty damn big. Yeah. You must get ready to go to bed. Please. It sounds like you earned it. Yeah, thank you so much for coming by, Plot. Raiders, if you'd like to stick around, we're gonna fire up some Abiotic Factor in a little bit. Pretty shortly, honestly. We've already had quite a bit of yap. And so we're due to get back in there. We made huge progress last night. We have finally developed a weapon that can stop our stalker, our beloved stalker, LEYAK. Stop may not be quite the word, but maybe ward against might be the word. It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of that going around in PAL World for a while there. I heard in their biggest like recent update, they changed a lot of the designs to be less Pokemon, which is probably the right call for them. I know your reference. You know my reference? Which reference? Oh, what Zelion said. Oh, is that a reference to something? Is that Gold member? Oh, that's from Austin Powers. Oh. I see. The newest pal looks like Anka from Animal Crossing. Okay. Tell me more. I'm sorry. Tell me more. Wait, downloading now. Amazing. Do 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 do. Still, we should run as if it was Godzilla, but it isn't. Yeah. Makes sense. That's all ringing a bell. The amount to which y'all remember the Austin Powers movies astonishes me. Like, if it was just one of you that like remembered a lot of Austin Powers, I would be like, oh, okay, sure, that's your thing. You just remember it really well. But the fact that like all of y'all remember Austin Powers as well as you do is quite remarkable to me. Not that they're bad movies. I just like, I don't remember a damn thing from Austin Powers personally. Chat full of Austin Power viewers. Yeah. Somehow I've attracted. Yeah. It's because you were 9 to 12. Yeah, 9 to 12 and autistic. Yeah. It just astonishes me. All right. I'm going to fire up some Abiotic so we can get on in there. Let me close up Firefox and not reopen it again. And also, let me close these other things that might give us trouble because I don't want a repeat of last night where the stream broke a billion fucking times. Astral Plane for not Anka. Okay. Yeah, all right. Nice try. Uncle Lucario. Amazing. What if you turn the laptop into your browser PC? Just wouldn't work. Sadly, it just wouldn't work. Get over here. Cow World making bootleg designs. Gasp. That one's very funny to me. That is definitely Anka Lucario, right? Do you think you'll get kicked out of your apartment tomorrow with morning? Yeah. You can live in your car for 4 days. I mean, they're still gonna give you the hotel, right? Right? Why is Microsoft Teams asking me if I want to stream together? I quit Microsoft Teams. Why did it just say that if I've already quit Microsoft Teams? Is an acknowledgement, not an agreement. Yes, I do not agree that it would be cool. Yeah, thank you for translating, Bonnie Ease. All right. So the last thing that happened is we got torn apart limb from limb by LEYAK while we were trying to get LEYAK. Oh my god, what is... You see how much radiation is going on in here? It's like sparkling. Are we in the middle of a radiation storm still, or? I don't think so. I think that room is just full of irradiated shit. You use yeah as an acknowledgement so much. It's rough out here when folks think it's an agreement. Oh, absolutely. The yummy Geigers. Wait, we can make a box that's shielded. We can make a radiation shielded box. We should probably do that. Let's see. Storage. Wait, how do you make a radiation shielded storage? There's some way. Yeah, shielded container. This thing requires powered crafting bench, yeah, and a magazine stand and a reinforced wooden plank. 4 of them. Why is my... Are you not powered? Okay. Okay, we gotta go back to Silent Hill, I think, to get a magazine stand. Do you think Liz knew what she meant, but I was just poking fun at the misunderstanding from the other night? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's grab our hammer real quick. We gotta do a little bit of repairing around here. Those lousy invaders. Kind of fucked up my room a little bit. Okay. I think we're in good shape. Confirmed. Anxiety alleviated. Anxiety alleviated. Okay. This was all just water that we were doing when we got torn apart by LEYAK. Who's good at alchemy? Who's played this game that who's good at alchemy? We should ask. I wonder if Ashen has done a lot of the alchemy system, because it's pretty new, I think. We should ask about good recipes. Or if there's a way to find recipes. If you do get Pal World, I should be able to give you one of the new pals, and it'll bring itself down to your level anyway, so it won't just scare you if you wanted to. Oh, fun. I mean, I think there's some folks that have, like, ongoing problems with Pal World. And I don't fully... I haven't, like, kept up with it to know exactly why, because I think the AI... I don't think Pal World has been confirmed to use AI. I think they still have an AI-based game on the store or something. I think I've read something about that, which makes me a little bit like, gives me a little bit of the hinkies about their studio, maybe a little bit. They have done AI games, something like that, yeah. You last played before the Alchemy update, and you and Brosef are waiting for the expansion DLC. Oh, I see. Yeah. The company funding it is big into blockchain stuff, yeah. I guess I don't know. Like, I think it looks kind of fun, personally. I don't see it as big of a problem as maybe some folks seem to. Pal World, but they're in your gate, pal. Oh shit, the recipes are in your gate, pal. No shit, really? I've got alchemy recipes in there. They made a game to make fun of AI and used AI to make it, and despite pushback, they have not removed it from the Steam storefront. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't love that. Yeah. Super flattered you thought of asking me though. Yeah. I know you've got the inside scoop on a lot of this stuff. Thank you for that intel, Krellum. We will I'll remember to actually look in my damn thing again. I just ADHD'd out of my thing. Why would I? Oh, right, we're going to Flat Hill. Right. I think I went to the wrong location. How do I get to Flat Hill? Flat Hill's in the office sector. I'm dumb. Don't care for that either. Power World just never seemed to be anything I'd be interested in. I've looked at it and I thought the gameplay looks fun enough, you know? Yeah, I appreciate that. A lot of this game is the spirit of discovery, for sure. A lot of this game is also like, oh, I didn't know you could do that, you know? They were being negative about AI by using AI. Yeah, I don't think they were thinking very clearly. How's the factor? It is abiotic, yeah. It's got the sauce. Geppy X got the sauce. Yeah, it's not connecting the dots about why. Yeah, I'm not up on the ins and outs. It's not like high on my list of priorities to worry about. We got, you know. Or how, yeah. Irony, yeah. Irony that just does not quite work. Okay, so in the office sector, how do we get to Flat Hill again? What's the easiest way to get there? That will take us to the train. Which is the wrong... That's the wrong way to go. If we go straight through manufacturing, I think that takes us to Flat Hill. And I find I didn't need to give a fuck about it. Any discourse anymore? I try. Yeah. It helps to understand their business model. I believe that, yeah, that is probably true. Oh, God. Make the cheapest games with the cheapest resources as fast as possible and ship them out at high volume, then only attempt to work on a game if it's successful. It's trend chasing. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That does seem to be the vibe, for sure. Let's see, flat hill, flat hill, flat hill. Can't care about Pocket Bear anymore. You liked Craftopia, but then they abandoned it for Craftopia. Oh, right. Were they the Craftopia team? Oh, so they are very much like trend chasers like that in that way. A trail of abandoned games. I had heard good things about Craftopia. That's Manufacturing West. Right there. That's not where we want to go. We want to go the opposite way. AI was a buzzword. They made an AI game. No thoughts, no politics, just business strategy. You've got the master key to understanding them, I think. Flat Hill is in the office sector, yeah. Not manufacturing. Go straight this way. Silo 2. It's in Silo 2. Level 3. I think if we just go here, it takes us to Flat Hill. It's the kind of game you'll likely never stream. It's just a personal game for you. That's perfectly fair, yeah.
What is a man?
Whoa, good God. Business is cynical. I'm cynical. I understand business, yeah. It's got, there's definitely some, like, distasteful, like, elements there for sure. That is Far Garden. That is not. Okay, that is not what we're trying to do. Level 3 access. Wow. Maybe it's through, is it through level 3 access? Where's my gravity cube? Give me the gravity cube. Can I get up here? Yeah. Okay, that doesn't do anything for me to be up the gravity cube. It's funny, but it accomplishes nothing for me. Them being the Craftopia devs makes so much sense, and yeah, not in a complimentary way. It was a lot of fun. The slow updates didn't bother you, but then they were like, "Nah, we're just gonna repackage it with AI rip-off Pokemons. Sell it as a new game, and who cares what we have? But we'll leave it for sale." I don't think I ever saw convincing evidence that they used AI to make, but maybe they used it to design them. I don't know. I don't know that I ever saw anything that particularly convinced me one way or the other on that specific. Why does it point to vent if you can't go there? I don't know. Yeah, stay on this floor and look for an elevator up. God bless. Thank you. That doesn't look good. Oh, that's on the bottom floor. Okay. For an elevator up. Where does that go? Oh, that just goes to a different part of the... That's not Flat Hill. We've got stairs up. CEO bragged about it until he realized that wasn't popular. Then he bragged about not using AI. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Can't imagine they didn't, given their track record. It's the choose your own adventure of discourse. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking mess either way. Can't enter the vent unless you're an imposter. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Indeed. Okay. Silo 3. Silo 3 sounds good. Level 2 lift. Wait, where's Silo 3 access? Silo 3. This way? Silo 3. Here. That's the one. I think that's the one that we're looking for right over there. Staplers! Give me 2 staplers. AI wasn't never a problem. Nintendo never used that for their case because of that. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, they certainly would have, I imagine. Probably. How you doing, Zijori? How was your day? This is the way. We found it. Okay, and then we go down here. And straight through here, and we're in Flat Hill. It was a good day. I'm so glad to hear it. Yeah, I had a really nice day too, Zajori. I had a really long drive at work, and then I got home and I took a shower, and I felt like I got out of the shower and I looked in the mirror, and it felt like I looked 5 years younger than when I got into the shower, which is bizarre. You had to choose between rooting for Power World or rooting for Nintendo. You'd root for Power World, but I didn't have to choose. Yeah, exactly. Let them fight. It's fine. I was already on the right floor. I did it. I found it. Somehow. I followed my nose again to the delicious taste of Fruit Loop cereal. Hi, cutie. What's up? You want to get on my lap? I'm right here. Oh, she's... Okay. Pooh Kitty is now in control of the stream. Come here. Come. Get on my lap. Come here, cutie. It's too soon for squeezy treat. Wash your face with real wash. Yeah, real face wash. It takes years off you. It was insane how much better I felt. Okay, Pooh Kitty has been acquired. $37 minutes to go. Yeah, we can cuddle until then, Pooh Kitty. I'm gonna refill in your bottle of Amazon Basics knockoff face wash with water for months now. Oh no, Aster, you gotta refill. You gotta refill. Okay, welcome back to Flat Hill, rather. To legally distinct Silent Hill. Mass conspiracy moment. What if Bonnie has an impeccable sense of direction but plays it off so that there's more time for Yap without locking in and getting too distracted and or doesn't finish the game too fast? Shh. Shh. Don't let on that you know my secret, Bones. And it's all been a long con this whole time. What, did you think I was actually getting lost? Told me once that playing up the dumb blonde thing gets a bit more subs and biddies. I'm just a girl. Stop bullying me, chat. Oh no, don't bully me with your biddies. No. Chat. Oh, you're being so mean to me. Don't sub to me. Where does that go? Does that just go back out, or... That looks like it just goes back. Okay, we do not want that. You're partial to dumb blondes. I'm begging you, stop. Yeah, homie left. Homie left Flat Hills. Hi, Blorpy. How you doing? How was your day? Okay, let's not get stomped by the angel. Yeah, there's a blockbuster over there. Okay. Okay, we take it nice and easy. Okay, see if they got the Matrix. Been good. Game night with the squad in VR chat today. That sounds great. What kind of games were you playing in the VR chats? Okay. Where are we trying to get to? We're trying to get to that bit that had the arcade, I think. Had a former friend unironically start acting that way when they first started having success on Twitch? No. No. Magazine stand. Is that what I needed? It requires screwdriver to package? Fuck off. No. Fuck, I don't have a screwdriver. That's what I need right there is this magazine stand, and I don't have a fucking screwdriver. Fuck me. Can I craft a screwdriver? Yes. If I had a metal pipe, any glue, and a cloth scrap, I could make a makeshift screwdriver. Okay. So, I need to find a metal pipe, any glue, and a cloth scrap over here. Do those things exist in Flat Hill? Shoot the imposter in various settings. Every game you play is shoot the imposter in various settings. Yeah. What were you doing? Like Mecha Chameleon or something? Yeah, but like in VR chat. In VR, but I mean, like, what were you playing in VR chat? Is what I mean. Why isn't that open? Why didn't I not open that? Damn. That would be handy. Your D&D character's Alexander's ex-nemesis was originally brunette, then someone remembered wrong. She was blonde, and that just stuck. And you're like, well, blondes have more fun. That looks like a metal pipe in there. Yes! Okay. Step 1, metal pipe. Acquired. And 9mm ammo. Why not? Okay, well, now we need money! Love money. $3. Oh, baby. Okay. It's a flashlight. Right. Always need a screwdriver in this game. Ah, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's on me. Maybe we can just find a screwdriver. Money! As well. Oh, hi. Honk should. Hey, Berserk. What do you mean? Where does this go? Okay, that leads back into the video store. Is that something over there? No. No, I don't believe it is. I think this is just a way into the video store. Looks like water from old source days. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Like Blackout, for example, if you're familiar with that world. I am not, but yeah. I think I can imagine. Oh, cloth scrap. Okay. That's 2 bits. And then what else do we need to make a makeshift screwdriver? And any kind of glue. Okay. We've got duct tape. That is not glue. Repair with duct tape. We need to find any kind of glue.
Your Majesty.
Got any kind of glue
we
here
are
in
being
the...
raided by Burdock Madness.
That's tomato. Burdoc's coming in. Hello, Burdock. It's adults become mind zombies at night or something while kids remain sane. Oh, Blackout Club. That sounds cool. Mass cult and supernatural stuff. I like that. There's a turtle strapped to your chest. And watch out. They know how to use it too. Hi, Kobold, the non-bold. How you doing? Yeah, what were y'all getting into tonight? I hope you had a lovely stream, Burdock. MREs. We got snackies. Okay, you think it's been abandoned in development? I hate that. I hate to hear that. See, glue. We're looking for 1 stick of glue. Got turpentine or hydrochloric acid. Cabinets. There was a tomato badge near that tomato seed. There was a tomato badge near that tomato seed pack? It's a tomato badge. There's a lemon behind that rock. What?
Astonishing.
Huh. So many secrets in this game. We got a tomato ID card. Straunch horticulture. Tell me, how did Straunch horticulture go? You don't need to stick a glue. That's true. Yeah, what did you grow in Straunch horticulture? Hi. My kitty is chirping at me. What's up, baby? Am I making too much noise? We're here in legally distinct Silent Hill, trying to make a makeshift screwdriver. You haven't tried Strange Horticulture yet, but you can personally hugely recommend the sequel. Oh, that's from the Strange Antiquities.
Your Highness.
Oh, it's one of the new creator badges. I love that. Okay. Wonder how do we access that badge? Maybe we do it in character creation or something. Autumn, hello. It reached its 1.0 in full release, but don't believe much has happened afterwards. We need a bit more content, but otherwise it's basically a friend slap game. Hey, I got no complaints. If it's fun to play with friends, that's all I really care about. You know? The first game in that series. Yeah, no, I've heard good things about both. Yeah, you had a lot of fun with Strange Antiquities, right? How you doing, Autumn? How was your day? Hallowing. We made a lot of potions that hopefully didn't kill anyone and gave a man a monkey's paw. Who could ask for anything more? This sounds like an excellent experience, Burdock. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, fuck. Welcome in, Raiders. We're playing. I'll just raise my voice so you can hear me over the ads. We're playing some Abiotic Factor tonight. We're doing our best out here to make up for my mistakes. How do I get back out of this damn place? I just looped. I just looped so hard. I think if we just go out and just to the right, we're out of that place. Oh, Wi-Fi? You good, Wi-Fi? Okay. That's the video store. That's what we want, right there. It's got magazines. OBS is back. We're back. Can you hear me? Oh, how you, kitty? Can you hear me? Everybody. I don't know how it could be Vignon, unless we've got some kind of memory leak going on. Can anybody hear me? Hello, friends. Goodbye, lurkers. It was nice to have you while we had you. I miss you already. Is anybody there? Oh, there we are. You hear me. Refresh, kids. Yeah, my I guess my my chat had to catch up. You're back and so blonde. Thank you. Chat doesn't show on screen neither. Oh yeah. What's up with that? Shit's gotten weird. So many doors we didn't open. Oh, hi, big boy. No, 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 no. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, let's just leave for a second. Let them calm down. They've got my number. Vignon froze again, so I suspect stream is already down or will go down shortly. What is happening? Weird that it's 20% CPU. Yeah, my